A cloud does not know why it moves in just such a direction and at such a speed. It feels an impulsion. This is the place to go now. But the sky knows the reason and the patterns behind all clouds. And you will know too when you lift yourself high enough to see beyond horizons. When you lift yourself high enough to see beyond horizons. That's the eagle looking down on your life, observing your life, watching your interactions. Is this coming from a kind place? When I do something that doesn't feel right, do I say sorry immediately? Do I live in integrity of the truth of my being? Am I willing to be vulnerable and say I'm sorry? Am I willing to be vulnerable and realize that those people that did a hard thing to me, if I'm not perfect, then I'm not going to cast the first stone. I'm going to choose my life abundantly. I'm going to forgive myself. I'm going to give myself what I would give you, which is unconditional acceptance and love. Everything serves its purpose. But sometimes it doesn't feel like it because this thing that's difficult, this marriage, this job that you might have lost, this illness, the harder it is, and those of us who are on a spiritual journey have learned, the more dedicated we are. How difficult, when we face these difficult things, they're there to crack us open so that we may evolve and awaken. Jack's life, my life, Norma's life, our life in the spiritual work as spiritual leaders, all we're doing is mirroring back to you. Our lives are not easy. We still have difficulty. We still have problems with people. We still have ex-husbands. God bless it though, right? These are opportunities to grow. There's divine order. There's divine purpose to all the difficulties. And sometimes you go, but I can't handle anymore. I can't take anymore. It just seems like it's one thing after another. This is what I hear all the time in counseling, one thing after another. But until you turn and you face this grievance or this difficulty or this fear, it's just going to gnaw at you. And it's taking that joy. And it's taking that peace. And it's taking that freedom away. Regardless of the circumstances out here that happens, those Seers says to you, if you work this work, and you can look at it from the higher point of view, you can be happy, you can be joyous, and you can be free, regardless.